And to details, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Tuesday probed over the phone the latest developments in the Middle East region, notably Gaza with Jordanian King Abdullah II and Bahrain's monarch King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. Their telephone conversations further tackled means to foster bilateral ties between Egypt and both Jordan and Bahrain. Here are the details.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received a phone call from Jordanian King Abdullah II on Tuesday. Presidential spokesman Mohammed al-Shenawi said the call addressed developments in the regional arena with regard to implementing the ceasefire agreement in the Gaza Strip, including exchange of hostages and the access of humanitarian aid at the Strip. President al-Sisi and King Abdullah II stressed the need to fully implement the agreement and the inevitability of the rapid reconstruction of the Gaza Strip. The two heads of state highlighted the importance of reaching permanent peace in the region based on two-state solution and the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. We further discussed bilateral ties in various domains. Meanwhile, President al-Sisi held a phone call with King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa of Bahrain. The presidential spokesman said that the call emphasized the depth and strength of relationships between the two countries and brotherly peoples. The call highlighted also the need to work on strengthening cooperation in all fields, including economy and investment. Ambassador Mohammed al-Shenawi added also that the call addressed developments in the regional arena and efforts made to ensure fully implementation of humanitarian aid to alleviate the crisis suffered by residents of Gaza Strip and the need for a unified Arab position to support the achievement of lasting peace and stability in the Middle East. For his part, the Bahraini monarch praised the mediation efforts that resulted in the ceasefire agreement in which Egypt played a fundamental role.
Minister of Foreign Affairs, Immigration and Expatriates Badr Abdelati paid a visit to Turkey on Tuesday. Abdelati held talks with his Turkish counterpart, Hakan Fidan. Addressing a joint press conference following the talks, Abdelati said they discussed bilateral ties. The top diplomat said they are working on raising trade exchange between the two countries, which has reached $8.8 billion in 2024. Abdelati said the two sides reviewed the latest developments in Gaza and the West Bank. He stressed that the ceasefire in Gaza must be sustainable, reiterating that Egypt employs all capabilities to ease the entry of aid into their territory. For his part, Fidan said the Egyptian-Turkish ties are stronger. The Turkish minister said Ankara values Egyptian efforts to reach a ceasefire in Gaza and deliver humanitarian aid to the besieged Strip. During his visit, Abdelati also meets with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Egypt's Rafah border crossing continued receiving Palestinian patients and the injured for treatment in Egypt. The flow of humanitarian aid to Gaza is continuing as 126 trucks have arrived in the Ouga and Karm Abu Salim crossings, preparing to enter Gaza. Up to 19 of the 126 trucks are carrying fuel to the enclave. Meanwhile, Minister of Supplies and Domestic Trade, Sharif Farouk, announced the launch of the 11th and 12th aid convoys to Gaza. The minister said the launch marks the continuation of Egyptian efforts to alleviate the sufferings of the Gazans. He said the convoys carry covers and tents to address the basic needs of people in Gaza.